come around very quickly.
All starts again.
Yeah, let's just look. Derry and Armagh probably the pick of the ties this weekend. The losers, though, will have quite a long break.
That's the big one, yeah, and it's so early for such two big teams to meet up in Ulster in Celtic Park. Derry have a very good home record there. Interesting with them, they've been very good in the last two leagues, not so good this year, relegated from Division 1, but in previous years they haven't been able to take their league form into the Championship. They'll be looking for a reversal this time. Armagh on the other side, on the back after just winning Division 2 a couple of weeks ago, beating Down in Croke Park, looking very impressive. Stephen McDonnell in great form. I think he kicked 6 points that day.
Player of the season,
yeah. So they're on form, but I still think Derry might have been keeping something back in reserve, and with the firepower, the two Bradley brothers up front, Mark Lynch in the half-forward line and Fergal Doherty, I think they might have enough to win this one, but don't expect it to be a pretty game. You know, I'd say it'll be tough and intense, but
yeah, they're tough up there, all
Derry
right.
maybe to scrape through.
Kerry and Tipperary, most people obviously would focus on Kerry, but Tip have been in the news this week as well. I mean, you know, they're one of the hurling counties, which they obviously are, but they're making great inroads into football, but yet they want to seem to handicap them. Why can't the manager be the director of football or the director of football be the manager? I mean, they could be cute about it and say, right, he's carrying the water bottle, he's no longer the manager, but we all know he is.
Yeah.
It's Johnny Evans, yeah.
He's done a great job there. He's been looking after the 21s. They won a Munster title this year.
That's fantastic.
He has a young team. They're making lots of good progress, heading in the right direction, and they've come up with an innovative plan. Would like him to be a full-time involved in the county, promoting Gaelic football. And, you know, it's been scuppered, you know, so that's, I suppose, one of the disappointing things about the GAA, but
must be a huge setback to Tipperary, but there's obviously ways around it.
He's got them 2 promotions in recent seasons from Division 4 to Division 3 and then up to Division 2, so they're heading in the right direction, but as you say, most eyes will be on Kerry, the All-Ireland champions, first day out, and all the talk over the spring, though, has been, you know, they've lost Darragh O'Shea, Aidan O'Mahony in recent weeks, Kennelly back to Australia, Tommy Walsh Australia, Sean O'Sullivan, all these top-class players, and this was giving all the other counties a bit of hope. And then you open the paper this morning and look how strong the team looks. You know, you've Mark and Tomás O'Shea in defence, you've Declan O'Sullivan in the half-forward line, the Gooch and Colin Cooper still there. They're spoiled for choice. Now, the one thing for them, as the season goes on, they probably can't take that many injuries, you know, but if they've a bit of luck with injuries, they can still go all the way and defend their title.
Of course, there's still that back door again, which they're so fond of using and using well. It's not the first score you'd be looking for, Wicklow versus Carlow.
Yeah, the interest. Yeah, Shane is rooting for Wicklow now, and I think they'll do it. You know, Miko has, over the last few seasons, built his team for the championship, and they obviously went on that great run last year. Interesting now, this year they have Tom Walsh has left them and gone back to Carlow, and he'd be the main man in midfield for them.
After all that controversy last year.
Yeah, and paired with young Brendan Murphy in midfield, who's back from the Sydney Swans, you know. So I think Wicklow, though, will have enough with a better forward line, and I think Miko will have them well prepared for this.
Excellent. Bill Cullen talks about having already booked his 100th birthday. You can see Miko leading some team out and coaching some team when he's 100, can't you?
74 next month.
Well done, and long may he keep going. One of the greatest characters to come out of the association. Now, if you've missed any of our sports coverage, don't forget